Welcome to AdventureSphere. This channel is dedicated to missing people who are missing with a vehicle. In the process of creating this database, we are creating a volunteer sonar search and recovery dive team to search for the people featured on our channel. Our services are free of charge. We ask you to consider subscribing, watch our content, and help spread awareness of our endeavor. The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline can be reached by dialing 988 or 1-800-273-8255. The calls are free and confidential. LeighAnn Bosch, then 31, is missing from the Dalles, Oregon. Her last date of contact was December 27th, 2001. She was driving from St. Charles, Missouri to Vancouver, Washington with her boyfriend in late December 2001. LeighAnn apparently separated from her boyfriend east of the Dalles. Sometime afterward, LeighAnn spoke with her parents on December 27th and was never heard from again. She was reported missing to the Ada County Sheriff's Office in Idaho. LeighAnn was driving a black four-door 1991 Infiniti Q45 with temporary Virginia license plates X247375 that were taped to the rear bracket. The case was forwarded to the Oregon State Police in the Dalles Command Area. Their phone number is 541-296-9646. Her case number is SP02004022. LeighAnn takes prescription medication to control seizures, and she is also described as an alcoholic. If LeighAnn is alive and sees this and hasn't contacted her family, I unfortunately want to let her know that her father, John Gilmore Bosch, had passed away June 29th of 2018. LeighAnn does have a brother, Michael, and Eric, and then a sister, Erin. Let's see here. So the weather that day, the high was 42 and the low was 36. So it was warm enough so that it wouldn't freeze over. The roads wouldn't freeze. Sunrise happened at 7:51 and a sunset at 4:34 p.m. There was rain after 4 p.m., but there was no accumulation. So I do have some generic sort of questions, and then I have some really specific ones. The more specific questions are: why the temporary tags? Why was her missing case reported to Idaho? Where did she live most recently? How often are her medications adjusted? And then when was her last big seizure? And then why did she leave her boyfriend behind? And then where was LeighAnn emotionally and mentally when she spoke with her family? And then some more general type of background questions that can help narrow down the search area. Let's see here. So what was her work schedule? When was she expected back to her home? Does she volunteer anywhere? Does she go to church? What hobbies does she have? Does she attend any group functions? Does she like to go out, or is she more of a homebody? Is she more of an early bird or a night owl? What her favorite colors are? Her favorite homemade food recipe? Did she give any possessions away in the month or two before she disappeared? What are your favorite memories with or about LeighAnn? And then what does her passion revolve around? Does she prefer to drive on main roads or back roads? Does she drive at night? Was there any road construction in that area of the Dalles that would have had detours that took her through unfamiliar territory? Was her vehicle checked on license plate readers? Did she put any calls to AAA, her mechanic, or insurance carrier the day before or of when she went missing? Was there any items that she always carried on her, aside from her medications? Any self-defense gear or water bottles for the medications, specific jewelry pieces? If she does have, like, bear spray or a knife or a gun, I'd like to know. So if we are able to find her car, I want to look around the area really well to make sure we get any sentimental possessions or weapons that could be taken into the wrong hands. Was she conditioned to drive long distances? Did she have a bladder infection within 3 days of her going missing? Then, what was the place of her last verified financial transaction? The date and time would also help too. Let's see here. So the places I'm going to mention are shared with my blessing. So LeighAnn can be reunited with her family regardless who higher powers work through. The description box has our email address if you'd like to share insight on any case, know someone missing with a vehicle and would like them featured on our channel and searched for, or to donate equipment. The video of Google Earth has a measurement from our current best starting location and goes out to possible search areas. We focus on bodies of water within 5 miles of their last known location and within 5 miles of their destination. If an area has been heavily searched, we may expand the search area, but please keep in mind that accidents tend to happen closer to home. So the obvious front runner would be the Columbia River. If we can find like a really specific area where she had gotten her gas last and where her destination was for that day, it might totally change our search area. But it seems like it's a really pretty drive right here along the river. And then there's the Foley Lakes Reservoir, that if she goes off the beaten path for a different reason, that might be a good place to look. There's Taylor Lake. I think there's a bunch of small ponds right along the river there. And then there's a quieter lake on the other side of the river known as Spearfish Lake. If one of her family members can reach out to me, email me, I would really appreciate it. I think we can get her home if we can get just a few questions answered. So if you'd like to help LeighAnn's family find her, please subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and ring the notification bell to receive progress reports. I'll let the video play out here just another 4 minutes or so you can see the entire search area. We have another case of a family who went missing in the Dalles, but I believe that family is more down towards the Cascade Locks. I think it would be west of the Dalles. So while I'm out there looking for one family, we can also look for the other one. If you see something I missed, please let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and remember that we love you.